kind of see we have a rise in elevation. A lot of horse property around. There's some developed kind of communities over here on the left as you're going out, but we're still a ways away. Now we're going to take a left on Cedar Heights. We're just coming off of Yuma. So you can see the beginning of the dirt road, which isn't terrible at this point. It's it has some wash in it, but we're cruising along. It's not that big of a deal at this point. Pick back up where it gets a little gnarly, so you can kind of tell where we're at. Right. Okay, we're gonna take a right on Spruce here. You can kind of see the terrain. There's a water tower up on the hill there. I don't know if you can see that. And there's hillside over there. We're gonna head to the right, and then I'll pick this back up. So this picks back up, and we take a left on Cedar Heights. And so far, terrain's still pretty easy. You can kind of see that we're moving into a little valley area. Right down here at the bottom of the hill, we're going to take a right. It actually kind of goes along state land for a little while. So we're taking a right on Taro Lane, and this takes us into kind of like a little state land here. So we'll follow this along. Again, the road, this is fairly easy stuff. You know, my car is taking it, and it's a Subaru Legacy. Nothing too heavy duty at this point. Okay, so here Taro Lane goes to the right. We want to take this Spotted Dog Trail, and you can kind of see some of the properties that are already out here. You don't have to have these really large built homes, but I think you can kind of see this. It's hard for me to get a good picture on with the glare, but there's a cathedral kind of style home right up there. I don't know if you can see that. But again, the road's still not that bad. When we get closer to Cedar Heights, where the property is, there's a couple of things that I want to show you. Okay, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little dip here, so obviously water washes through. Again, nothing terrible. I can make it with my car, but you can hear that you can hear stuff underneath, so it's popping and that kind of thing. So it gets a little rough in here, and then it kind of smooths out. And then we go through this little gated area in here. This is another way to access Cedar Heights. It comes in this way, but I don't like that way quite as much as this. A little easier on my car this way that we're taking. So here's where it starts to get a little in the backwoods. There's this rock right here that I try to move around, so I'm going to concentrate on moving around that guy right there. And then it comes down into this little dip, so it gets a little rough in here. And then there's a kind of a stream, or wash I should say. It's not really a stream, and that's about almost the worst of it. I think there's a little more dip here. We've had a lot of rain lately. This actually doesn't look too bad at all. So you go down in here and then come back up. We're closing in on it. So Danny graded a access to the property here, which will be coming up in just a minute. I'll check back in here. Okay, so you can see where the arrow is. Danny's graded it, and he had a backhoe, and it actually is probably better than most of the land that I've already traveled over. So it's nice that he kind of smoothed it out. So I'll get to where I need to go, and then I'll take some more shots. But you can kind of see in the background there, that's the ridge. Nobody's coming down that. And if you look over here, you can see the valley over there. There's Mingus Mountain in the distance. And I'll check back in here in a moment. Okay, gonna head up the hill here. It's kind of you can see there's a bit of a road here. Obviously it needs a little work, but as we're going up here, take a look around. There's a mountain in the background. I don't know if you can tell how tall that is, but fairly significant. put this on pause for a second and take a look behind us. There's the Mingus Mountain in the background. And I think, well, you can't see the electrical, it's a little ways away. So there's the state land behind us. And you can see, again, there's the big rise. Nobody's going to be on top of that thing. But we'll head in that direction. Okay, we're moving up the hill here. Let's see, high desert. Again, mountain in the back. That's on the north side of the lot. Moving farther up. There's the valley. Mingus Mountain. There's the top of Granite Mountain. Let's see, we'll go a little farther up the hill. See what we got here. Looks like somebody that built a fire pit at one time. Watch for critters as we go here. Doing this on my phone, so it's not probably the best quality, but it's what I got for right now. Okay, so you can kind of see even more the plateau, plains. Zoom in over here. Back out. You can see Granite Mountain. This isn't the highest elevation. You can go a little bit higher. Probably as high as you'd want to put a house. But I can go a little bit higher. Okay. Well, I think that you can see the white stake for the property line over there. And you can see behind, it's a big hill. And then we sweep across. You can see, again, Mingus Mountain. And then lots of plains and mountains, and that's Granite Mountain. And behind you would be the state land. So I hope this helps.